your First Alert forecast. Wonderful weather this weekend, about as nice as you can order up, and that begins with a wonderful Friday evening. Peek outside from the First Alert Weather Observatory, looking down the Inner Harbor, the river back towards the bay. The water is blue, and hey, so is the sky today. And as we look across the region, it's not just Maryland. I mean, it is severe clear, we'll call it, in many parts of the mid-Atlantic. You have to go all the way up to northern New England, interior New England, to find any significant rain, and it's going to stay locked up here for a while longer, so nothing to worry about if you have plans on the bay, at the beach, in the city, aside from a little bit more of a chop and some gustier winds headed our way. But really, the wind is just a symptom of even nicer weather, second blast of that blowing back into the state on our Saturday. Right now, a little bit on the warm side, but humidity so low. We have that breeze out of the west, 10 to 15, so kind of Mother Nature's air conditioning this evening. And temperatures will cool back pretty quickly. On your corner in Westminster, one of the warmest spots today, 80s with the last check of the temperature, but we're back through the 70s and then 60s pretty quickly after sunset because the air is just that dry. And we'll wake up to 50s tomorrow morning on the northwest side, Carroll County. Most neighborhoods below 60 degrees. Baltimore coming in just cooler than 60. 62 your low in Salisbury, 63 in Stevensville, the same in Annapolis, 61 in La Plata. Not quite as cool as this morning, but a comfortably cool start to the day. Though we'll warm up quickly. Back in the upper 60s by 1. Not as warm as today, more upper 60s, lower 70s through the heart of the afternoon. Could have a little burst of clouds move through midday as the winds start to crank up. And as far as the entire state is concerned, in your Maryland cast, beaches coolest, and then second to that also the mountains staying in the mid to upper 60s. Most of us, though, across the central part of the state in the 70s, like Baltimore City, 72, Westminster 71, Bel Air the exception, 69. Another spot that'll be slightly cooler than everyone else, right along the bayfront, both the east and the west side of the Chesapeake. In fact, we can show you this in that neighborhood forecast. Anne Arundel County, also the eastern shore down to the neighborhood level. Notice Tillman Island, Roman Coke, both 69. Annapolis also 69 degrees. But you get to the eastern part of the eastern shore on the Delaware state line, Goldsboro, Denton, down to Federalsburg and Caroline County, lower 70s. And Odenton, western and inland parts of Anne Arundel County, also in the lower 70s. Timing out the wind speeds, again, small craft advisory in effect for the bay. I would say after sunrise through about maybe 2 p.m. Warmest time of the day. That's when winds are going to be gustiest, 20 to 30 miles an hour. Similar to what we had yesterday. A little bit of a chop if you want to get out on the bay. Not the best day to do that with small craft, but other than that, great day for the outdoor plans. Sunday the same, not as windy too, maybe better to get on the water then, 75. Monday, Tuesday, slightest chance of a shower, really just Monday, not a big impact, brief, light and spotty, so don't worry about the outdoor plans Monday. That is technically the next chance of rain. And then we're warming back up. Temperatures in the lower 80s Thursday, 87 degrees on Friday.